Hello everyone. Uh, I'm going to speak about grammar. We will talk about grammar. Here I'm going to speak about isn't. Although we remove a vowel when we make a contraction from or from is not, we add a vowel sound when we pronounce it, but in a different place. Here we have isn't. Okay, sounds like isn't. We write it with the letter S, but we pronounce it isn't. Here, if you pronounce it isn't, accent, not accent, but here you pronounce it isn't. Okay, isn't. This letters is called one of the sibilant letters. يعني بالعربي الحروف اللي يكون بها الصفير، يعني صوت الصفير. هن اللي يستخدمون بهم الاس والسي اتش والشا والتش. Okay. Here we have number one, this and these. These two words differ from each one in two ways. Their vowel sounds are different and their final sibilant sounds are different. Be sure to make both of these differences in pronunciation. Your instructor will help you to hear them, okay? Here, this and this. You write it by alphabetic letter, here S, and here we SE, but we pronounce it Z. This, and these, okay? They are there. There are and they are pronounced in the same way when they occur together in the sentence. However, they don't sound exactly alike because one is stressed and the other isn't. We have here their stress, but here they are is not stress. Okay, by the stress, change the pronunciation of the words somewhat. Okay. Which one of the words is stressed depends upon situation in which they are used. Your instructor will help you to hear the difference. Here we have there. Here we have a stress. Here we don't have a stress. Okay. There, just like make a double. Okay. Stress here. Pronunciation. Notice the circle capital letters marks punctuation in following sentences. Okay. According to punctuation, تنقيط. Mr. William Allen is a professor. Here we have alphabetic capital letter. Mr. William Allen is a professor. Capital letter. Mr. William capital letter. Allen capital letter is a professor. Also here capital letter and full stop. Is Mirs Allen a professor? Here we have at the beginning of the sentence or question, you have to write it with the capital letter. And here we have Mirs is the title. So we have to write in capital letter. Allen also capital letter. With the proper nouns, we have to put capital letter. And don't forget here, we have to put full stop, just like this one, okay? Is Mirs Allen is a professor? No, she isn't. She is an instructor. Okay. Here we have capital letter, comma. She isn't. Full stop. Okay. Here we have small letter. She is an instructor, and we have a capital letter. Here we have a question. Is Miss Brown an instructor? No, she is a student. Okay, no, she is a student. This is an English class. Okay, we have here alphabetic capital letter. Okay, here we have alphabetic capital letter also. This in English class, also English subject, we have to write it in capital letter. The teacher is Professor Allen. The teacher is Professor Allen. Here we have capital letter with the capital letter here. Okay, because this is the title. We use Professor here with the title. Okay, let's move to capitals. The first word for every sentence begins with a capital large letter. Each sentence starts, we have to write it at the beginning with the capital letter. All titles begin with the capital letters. Mr., Doctor, okay, just like that. That's titles. Okay, Sir, Mr., Madam, okay, etc. All names begin with the capital letters. All names. For example, John, Johnson, William, Peter Roach, Ali, okay, Muhammad, etc. Adjective forms derived from the names of nation begin with the capital letter. The adjective forms derived from the names of nation begin with the capital letter. For example, Iraqi, American, okay, Turkish. You write it with the capital letter for the nationalities. Okay, apostrophes, just like this, comma. Okay, we put it at the top. Okay, every contraction contains. We use it with the contraction apostrophe in the place where one or more letters have been left out. Period. Period. We put it, okay, every statement is followed by a period. Every statement followed by a period. Most abbreviations are followed by periods. For example, Mr., Mirs, Doctor. Okay, we have here Mr., we have to put a period on, or full stop, we call it full stop, okay, or period. Doctor, Mirs, etc. Commas, comma, okay, this is comma. A comma follows yes or no in a short or long response. Also, we use it with a short answer or long answer, use comma after yes, okay? Question marks, every question followed not preceded by a question mark. Every question, okay, is followed not preceded by a question mark. Sometimes called a proper nouns or abbreviation is a short way of writing something. Abbreviations are standard forms. You cannot invent them. Some short forms, such as the TV and the UN, are not abbreviation. They are pronounced as they are written. They are not followed by periods. We have here TV. We cannot put here period, full stop, or the UN, okay? So they should be followed without periods. Let's see here, number 10, lesson 19, a paragraphing, okay? A paragraph is a sequence of sentences about one topic. One way to indicate a paragraph is to intend the first sentence. To intend means to start writing a few spaces to the right of the left-hand margin. There are 5 paragraphs, one page or one of this lesson. This is paragraph. It is a sequence of 6 sentences about the topic of paragraph and the first sentence intended. 20, we have a question, students. Some ask, is it really corrected? Use contraction. Are they good English? Yes, they are very good English, and they are more generally used than long forms. Here we have, is it correct? Okay, question student do some mistakes. So we have to know. Here we don't have any mistake, but you have to know about the contraction. Is it better to say he is not or he isn't? It is better to say he isn't, okay? Which one is better? It doesn't make any difference which use because they both mean the same thing. There is no difference, okay? Some people used his not and the other want to emphasize the not, isn't, at all the times. The second one for emphasizing, okay? To make more sure, to make it more certain, okay? When use contraction with the, okay, with the nots. Why is professor sometimes written with all capital initials, sometimes with small one? Okay, when say Professor Allen, if you remember, we take it right now. When we word professor stand before a name, it means or it is a title. As in Professor Allen, here title يعني لقب علمي, okay? Title بمعنى لقب علمي. Professor Allen, in all other position, it is an ordinary common noun and it is not capitalized. Okay? In other position, يعني في أماكن أخرى it is an ordinary common noun. في يعني اسم عادي وماكو مشكلة فيه وما يكتب بالكابيتال letter. لكن إذا إجا ويا بروفيسور ألين لازم يصير capital letter. Okay? Most a simple question always be answered yes or no. No, it is the usual practice and a good one to adopt. Note that in English, possible to say yes followed by a negative statement. It is also impossible to say no followed by affirmative statement. Exercises. Complete the following sentences. In each case, use the words from preceding sentence, making only necessary changes in word forms and structures patterns. Number one, we are students, okay? Maybe in exam I will bring it to you. We are a student, okay? Or maybe I bring dash here, we student. We have to put are here, okay? Or maybe I will delete this one. I say dash are students. Let's move next. They dash are students. Mr. Wong dash is a student. Maria is dash is a teacher. I am a teacher. They are chemist. He is an engineer. He and I are instructors. I am a teacher. 15. Alan is a doctor. Let's make sure we use is with singular, okay? We use it with the I. I and he. This plural, more than two in English, they call it plural. So we used are, okay? They are chemists. You have to know about verb to be, how to use it, okay? And with the noun is coming followed by it. Mr. Smith is a president. Miss Bailey is a lawyer. Mr. Smith and Miss Bailey are lawyers. They are teachers. He is a scientist. They are scientists. We are learners. I'm a listener. He is a lecturer, just like me. Repeat exercise using contraction to be where possible. Complete each following in the proper describing. Here we have this room is dash small or large, okay? It is rounded. Rounded, that means circled. It is green. The color of this room, green. It is light or dark or comfortable. This is a condition of the room, okay? Here you have to put I, okay? It is hot, okay? Here you have to put I, okay? It is hot, cold, warm, temperature. Mr. Allen is an Iraqi nationality, Iraqi. Temperature, cold or hot. Condition, just like this. We have here the size. He is tall. Age. He is 20 years old. Okay. He is a self-controlled. He is punctual. Characteristics of personality. How does his personality look like? George is American. Okay, an American nationality. George is an American. Okay, so you have to put here AN before an American. Okay, AN here, AN. Okay, he is an American nationality. He is 30 years old. This is the age. Okay, he's 30 years old. How old is he? He is 30 years old. He is the condition of the health. He is well or he is sick. Hopefully you are not sick during the coronavirus, COVID-19. He is well or he is sick, okay? 14. He is self-reliant, characteristic of personality, self-reliant. He is a doctor, occupation, his job is a doctor. Okay, tell the following things about yourself. All this we take it, talk about yourself. What's your profession? You are a student. How old are you? Okay, 30 years old or just like that. Nationality, okay. Personality of characteristics, conditions, okay. I need it from you to write it to me and send it to me privately, okay, in Google Classroom, okay. Each student to write me about his profession, his age, his nationality, and his personality, what does look like, the characteristics of personality, and the condition of his life, okay. Every student, I need to write it and send it to me in Google Classroom to activate Google Classroom before the exam, okay, to make exercise. Complete the following statement, being careful to use the correct title in each okay, class, okay. Use the order names which is used below. Also, you write to me this. My name is, okay, Ali. My father names, my mother name, my advisor name, my English teacher name. Following the list, they are names of the things are in the room, okay. Put here, put a or the before each word with whatever is proper, appropriate, sorry, okay. It's suitable here. What is suitable, okay. Student, you put here, what do you put? A here, okay. Book, a book. Floor, a floor. A window, a door. If you have specific teacher, you say the teacher of grammar because you have just me. Or any teacher, you precede it by a, depends. A pen, okay. Ceiling. Also, if you specify, you say the ceiling of my room. Okay. A seat, a desk, a radiator, a light, an eraser, an here, okay. Notebook, a notebook, a pencil. Make a negative statement to oppose the following affirmative ones. Example: George is Greek, isn't an American. يعني هذه الجمل في لي إياها، أوكي، واجعل ليها غير يعني طريقة منفية. George is Greek. He isn't an American. هو ليس من اليونان، من الإغريق، لكنه أمريكي. ليس أمريكي، هو إغريقي من اليونان ولكنه ليس أمريكي. Mr. Allen is tall. He isn't short. Maybe an exam, I bring it to you and you complete to me just like this. I write to you this question, make negative statement to oppose the following affirmative ones. Jack is sick. He isn't well. Okay, this is the synonym مرادف إليه. Mr. Allen is thin. He isn't fat. He isn't fat. George thin ضعيف وليس سمين. Okay. George is young. He isn't old. He isn't old. I'm wealthy. Or I'm wealthy. Or yeah, I'm not poor. Here you say, here you have to put, maybe I will bring it a question. True or false? Or correct the wrong things. You write here, I'm not poor. Okay. I'm not poor. Okay. Just like that. Tell your nationality. Use adjective forms for nationalities. You are happy. You are ambitious. You are clever. This is the contraction, okay? Where to put apostrophe here. It's called apostrophe. You are ambitious. You are clever. You are well. You are patient. This lesson is easy. This room is comfortable. These seats are hard. The windows are large. The door is closed. Introduce the student sitting next to you to the class. Tell his nationality. Used adjective forms of nationalities. This is if we are inside the class, but we don't have a class right now. I teach you in distance along online, so we cannot introduce your classmate, unfortunately. Change the following statement to simple questions. Change simple question. This you have here sentences and changes into a question. This is an English lesson. It becomes, is this an English lesson? Question mark, okay? Is it easy? It is easy. Is it easy? Okay? Question mark. I needed to write it to me, the question, and send it to me by the Google Classroom, okay? Each student. Mr. Allen is a teacher. How to make it a question? How to make it a question? Is Mr. Allen a teacher? And question mark. They are foreign. Are they foreign? And the question mark. The teacher is American. Is the teacher American or is he American? And the question mark. The room is large or small. Is the room large or is it large or small? Question mark. The radiator is hot. Is it hot? Or is the radiator hot or cold? The blackboard are dirty or clean. You make a question. Are the blackboards clean or dirty? Question mark. Or you can say, are they clean, dirty? Question mark. The chalk is white. Is the chalk white? Question mark. Or is it white? And the question mark. The ceiling is high, low, and the question mark. How to make it? Is the ceiling high or low? And the question mark. Or is it high or low? Question mark. George is 20. Is George 20 years old? Question mark. Is she here? He is here. Is he here? On the question mark. Jack is 20 years old. Is Jack 21? On the question mark. He is there. Is he there? He is sick. Is he sick? On the question mark. The assignment. Okay. الواجب اللي مطلوب منكم. Write a paragraph about yourself. Use the only sentence patterns in lesson 1, that's present simple tense, and be sure to intend your paragraph to punctuate it carefully, and draw a very simple sketch of some object you see every day, such as textbook or slide rule or a pen. Write a paragraph about it. Use only a sentence pattern in lesson 1, and write a 5 simple question to ask your classmate using a present for being. Write 5 information question of asking your classmate. Use the sentences patterns lessons. I wish you a nice day. Be safe and stay at home. This lecture introduced by Mr. Mustaq Diwana, and thank you for listening.